Hey guys, welcome to another Tuesday. Alright, let's just do the usual here. Stream quality seems like it's excellent. We'll refresh this, check our sound. Stream quality seems like it's excellent. We'll refresh this, check our sound. Alright, we can minimize that. So what I was just quickly working on before stream was the usual moving of items. Like I mentioned, I was doing. I've already noticed the quicker build time. Like, it's not much. Like it put instead of like 45 minutes, it was like 40 minutes. So just already shaving 5 minutes off my time. So again, killing levels and organize these things in better ways. So coverage and frames. The reason why I was going into coverage and frames is I was still trying to do from left to the right. So balconies, there's a bunch of coverage and frames on these ones, so I can't get rid of them until I finish the covers and frames. So I moved on to billboards, but billboards, I'm actually running into the same thing, where this is actually a frame here. And without this frame being done, which is now if I go into my static meshes, exterior build, oh no, this would be in billboards and signs. Billboards, because it's not technically have to be a building exterior, but I guess most of them will be. No, these could be just out in the middle of the field, right? They could be, yeah. These here, so I could go here now, and I did a frame, so I could. Lots of frames later on. We're going to try to remove some of these if they're not needed. If they are needed, of course, we will keep them. So this is just our basic frame without that. As you can see, there is no change. We got that. And then it looks like table 2, billboard 2, I'm guessing. That's a restauranta. That's that one. So it got to be this guy. Movie theater. Curtain in walls, drywall should be free assembly. Is it billboard 1? No. Billboard. We already looked at billboard 4. Billboard 7? No, that's like the neon sign. Is this a completely different material instance? Oh, this is the open. That's fine. What is one of these? This is the green one. Oh. Okay, it's just different on the other side. It's the green guy. So it's this guy here. We just didn't check the other side because it looked like most of them are one-sided. So billboard 3. So we just do billboard 3. No changes. This is probably billboard 2. A little bit darker, but that's fine. Still looks pretty crisp. And then the last one I think is just billboard 1. Oop, that's 10. Billboard 1. Or just billboard, right? I don't put a 1. It's just the one it is. Yeah, and that looks like normal. Save. And now it's using all my textures as well and all my stuff as well. And so I would be able to get rid of this first table group, delete. If it was being used by something, I would replace it with my billboard group. And that's what I was just doing. But what we left off of what we left off of at was we were working on the plant. Now, working on getting the plants and the items in. We're just working on trying to replace some items and stuff like that. And so, when we did the plant, we could do that in browser 2 here. So we go to textures, icons, collectibles, flowers. And I was like, this is not a very good visible flower. And I was saying that we might redo that. And then I started working on that before we end up having to leave last night. So I did get a second to kind of just to readjust this. And that way we could kind of show you better of what the idea of what I was thinking of. It's going to be checkers, renders, and we're going to take away the alpha. Now look at that. Like, this is a lot better. We could definitely see that it's the flower. Takes up the whole thing. I think we're going to go with that over the icon preview. Yeah, I think instead of this, we're gonna go with something like that. People can kind of see that better. It still kind of takes up the page. Alright, and because it's a 256, as well as we know our renderer is still set to 256 and stuff, that's fine. We will go into our actual icon maker and we will bake the texture. Now we already have a blue flower. So, one of the things we can do to our blue flower is we can hit the delete button like we've been doing, and we're going to replace image with T_icon_blue flowers, but we're going to pick this guy now. Replace image. Save selected. I'd be taking a bit because our data table is big. We could have just did it as we did last time. Oh, no, it's not too long. Well, now we're going to want to go out. We're going to right click and fix up redirectors. We want to make sure that it knows that our flower is gone. Once our redirectors is fixed, we should be able to just drag this guy in here and move him here. We'll also save at the same time. And that way we have a better flower. And boom. And again, we could go back, maybe to collectibles and fix up redirectors again, just to try to make sure things are pointing in the right spot. But yeah, I think that flower is a lot better. And if we go to... Oh, I keep closing it. Our data table. We need our data table back. That's why. Easy survival. There we go. We got it opened up. I gotta stop closing this. And what we were doing last time was we're considering doing some of these right off the hop. Like we know we already got the pineapple, the palm leaves, so we could do the palm leaves picture, and maybe we could do some fiber, right? So we could go up to maybe all type in grass here. We want a static mesh. We find the kind of best kind of gathered grass. That's pretty good. Fortunately, most of the time, grass is kind of spread out. Here we go. Here's some grass. What is this? Character customizer. Open these up. See how this looks. Make sure it doesn't look too cheesy. The whole point is we're trying to get away from that cartoon, get kind of a more realistic looking thing. Ooh, I like it. I like it. This one has a more like a neater appearance, where this is more like hectic and crazy. I don't know if the camera will even pick that up. What about A? I think our winner could be B. There's a little bit of mixture to it and stuff. I feel like C is just a little crazy with this like pile at the bottom here. And D, it just looks like a crazier version of C. Oof. That didn't even look like it had anything. Everything else is more spread out. Where is this? This is the abandoned city. Old brick house. Battle Royale. Bus station. Brushify I know is nice, but it's definitely more spread out. So I say we go with B. Oh, so we'll go back to this here. So we will close this, close this, close this. Now we got B. We were just working on that blue flower component. Yeah, it's already switched, see? We got our blue flowers there. And again, we're gonna make something like their blue flowers instead of being with the Brushify. We're gonna make it into our folders where the flowers are. We're gonna have that all kind of sorted out. Decay time 0. Wait, 0. Yeah. Stack 200. Okay. So, yeah, kind of want to do grass. And you see how they put the grass in like a 45 degree angle? We might do that here. The flowers, it didn't really make much sense to put on a 45. Because of the leaves. I don't think it will Yeah, because it'd be just like this, but maybe higher. You're still just going to get a side angle of the leaves, so flowers didn't make much sense to put on a 45-degree angle. So we're going to click on mesh, and we're going to click on our tall grass beam. We're going to insert that there. Ooh. So we are going to rotate it like this. 70, really? Alright, let's just go all the way back up and zero everything out. And so we want to move it back probably about 400. But we do want to grab this guy and put it on a 45-degree angle, pretty much. Which is probably going to get us to move it this way. I would say minus 300. We can keep this minus 450. Sure. And then now we want to go back to unclick this content. We want to go back to our renderer stuff. So that's survival game kit, texture, we want icon renderer. Oof, it's pretty big. We got it. We're gonna have to down it in size. So let's just half it for now. See how it looks at a 10. A 5. And for this, we're going to have to bring it up maybe minus 200 and minus 100. So 0. And we're gonna make it bigger still, so minus 50. 8, 8, 8, and we're gonna go 100 up, minus 200. And minus 100. It's looking pretty good. We just want it to go down, I guess. Minus 200. I might actually do 10, 10, and 10, and do minus 250, minus 250. Minus 225, up, minus 225, minus 225. And I think that looks kind of good. I think that looks pretty good. We got that full grass kind of thing for fiber. And if we were to look at the name, it's just icon fiber. And we could, let's just go and render this right away. Get a look at it. I think that's good. I think that's good. So what we need to do, browser 2, collectibles. Fibers. This be one of the fibers that we move here. There we go. We might have more in the future, right? This is all based off of just the basics for now. And then we could go back to this data table here, and we could click our fibers. And again, when we actually have gathered the fiber and we want to drop the fiber for like another player or something, we're going to want to drop this grass. So we will actually put in here tall grass B. We'll actually put that grass in as our item. It does meat, just cooked meat, spoiled meat. But I think we're gonna do pork for this. And we'll do chicken and stuff later. It probably does, and beef. If we can get cows in later, we'll do beef. We'll change this to, we'll just do all pork. We'll worry about the naming convention later. So, that's that. Wood. We already got our long wood 2. I mean our short wood 2 there for our drop, but we're going to need the icon here. It's big, it's dirty, it's wood. It's log, it's log, it's better than bad, it's good. I think we're going to try to do the same with the and just to go over again, I believe it's just wood. Yeah. So we'll just change this right now. Oops. To wood. And we're going to go down to our static mesh to short log 2. Oof. Minus 45. There we go. And you see the pivot points at different spots, so it's probably going to be positive 225 and 225. There we go. 225. Looking pretty good, but it's also pretty big. 5, 5, 5. Oh, 100 and 100. And we'll change this to 6, 6, 6. And we'll open this guy. Oh. 150 and 150. That guy updated quick. It's still not enough. 200, what? 2,000, 200, and 200. Ended up being 225, 225 in the end. Yeah, we'll do 6.5, 6.5, 6.5. There we go. We'll click on our icon maker, and we are making wood baked texture. Boom, we got our log. And so we want to go to our second content folder. New folder for wood. I'll drag this guy over here, move here. Stones, woods. I think it's like starfishes. I don't think it's a thing. I think it's wood, like the plural. Stones, flowers, fibers. Yeah, woods. Once you say woods, it's like a forest, I think. Just wood is already kind of plural. Alright, and we're going to go to our data table here. We'll have our nice log instantly there. This is better than you guys watching me organize file folders, for sure. I'm hoping. Making little icons. Again, there's a couple. I should probably show that. Marketplace. Icon. Survival icon. Right here. Like I was going to say, make your own icons. There is a ton of these things. So icon creator. So icon maker, maybe? Icon maker. Again, thumbnail or light is another one. And I think thumbnail or light was either free. Oh, it's by EelDev. It was either free or it might be permanently free. I know I bought it, so that's why it's installed ending. Thumbnailer. It's on sale right now. And again, that's another one that could another one here looks like a custom thumbnails. Yeah, so the light version is 100% free, so anybody can pick it up. And that's like the kind of tool that I'm using right now. So there's a bunch of makers. Icon maker. So Survival Game Kit comes with a really good one, or one that I'm used to using, because I was using Survival Game Kit before. So that's what I'm using right now. But again, you could use any one. And again, it's you go through all the different icons. Yeah, because you need icons for your game. So I got these leaves here. So that's going to be the next on the list. It's on a 45, but ours, we're probably not going to do a 45 for ours because we just have a big pile of leaves for our leaves. I think we could just look for palm leaves. And it was 2, I believe. Oh, no, it was 1. Palm leaves 1. Just to make sure that's what it is on the. Yeah. Okay. As you can see, it's just a bunch there. Did I hide my camera? I'm guessing my camera is right here, so we're gonna need to look at actually the static mesh. We'll go to this here, set this 45 to 0. No, we're gonna need this at 90. Minus 90 maybe? Minus 90? I think that's more like it. And we'll do minus 90. And drag this probably like that. Now we got our 45 there. So minus 100, I think. 225. Now I think it's going to be too big. I think we're just going to start off by minimizing it by 5 on each side already. Yeah, it is still way too big. So 2, I think that's going to be a little too short. Yeah, it definitely feels small. But we're also going to be able to bring this in 200, 100, like that, to kind of make it bigger as well. I have a feeling that we're going to need to, yeah, we're going to need to bring it down. Ooh, too far down. 100. We're gonna need to kind of... Do we need to bring it over or just down? I feel like we should bring it over 50. Oh no, like minus 50. Hmm. 150? 125. Feel like that's pretty good. Just realized something. We got a new pack in here today. A couple of new packs. One is the Tropic Jungle. Meshes, grass, bush, sky, plants, rocks, trees, vines. Banana tree, that's what it is. These are banana trees. The reason why I put this in here is hopefully this trunk isn't too massive. It is a lot bigger than I was expecting. I think it's still going to be massive. I think if we swap out our trunk for this guy, it's still going to be pretty damn huge. Damn it. We could try it. But I already own this pack, so I thought I would test it out. Water. Vines. Those are pretty cool to add later. The trees, we checked. The sky is sky. The rocks are kind of... I think these are pretty big rocks. Yeah, these are not small rocks. And again, how I'm telling, by the way, guys, is the grid square here. This is a meter. So this is 2 meters wide rock. So fairly big rock. Plants. Red ginger. Taro plant. Ferns. That's what I was looking for. Poof. That is a small leaf. That is actually one individual leaf. Probably for falling leaves, I guess, for particles. Ground cover, clovers. Always clovers. The grass is definitely weird and splattered. Bush. Asset checker. And that would be all of the plants in that pack. So I picked this pack up and put it in here. Sadly, pretty much just for, and I have to kill these things because this will be packaged. So my next package tonight will be bigger because I'll have to deal with these guys unless I delete them. And I could delete these maps, I'm guessing. I could look at them, but I'll have to load that in now. And probably, yeah, so I'll probably just delete those maps and stuff. Showcase. I kind of want to see the showcases though. We'll look at them. We'll look at them. Because sometimes, like the showcases and stuff, you could grab inspiration from them and use that inspiration in your maps and ideas. Sometimes they'll have cool cave layouts and stuff. You'll take screenshots of of the map, of the way it looks, and then you could kind of do some edits and add your own inspiration to your map. You know what I mean? You're not doing a direct copy one for one, but and you could be just using different objects and different things, but it gives you kind of a layout idea. And some of these guys are obviously trying to sell a product, so they're trying to make their showcases really, really good. So, the other kit, as we wait for this apparently to load, that I have put in there is food. So, I realized out of all the food packs, I do have this food pack that was not put in there. And I think it's because I had like donuts and the broccoli looks kind of cheesy and stuff. I was like, yeah, I could probably pass on this pack. But upon further inspection, I was like, what is this over here? And then I was like, what's that behind there? And then I realized I think we have our coconut. Now, it sucks that it's the one thing that's not opened, like, you know what I mean, like the pineapple and all the rest of this stuff. It's just this coconut just by itself, but at least we could drop a coconut and have the coconut for now. The outside of the coconut. We could just use that. I knew I should not have clicked this. I'm sorry, guys. The troubles with an engine. It's probably because I just put them in. It's probably doing a bunch of shader compiles. That's what I'm guessing. I don't think there was, like, it doesn't look like there's that many assets in there, so. So yeah, when we get down to our coconut, we could do it. But I was trying to look for, let's see, I have a bunch of food assets. I was trying to look for food on the marketplace, and the only other one with the coconuts is the one that I have favorited, but it's not on sale. Food. And again, it could be called something else, but you can see, this is like fast food restaurant stuff. This is just like rotten food, so I didn't click on it, and it doesn't look like anything's cut. I could check it out. Oh, it's like a squash, and it just shows them getting more raw and rot. Like apples and pears and stuff. But it's just like apples, pears, yeah, it's just, there's no coconut there, obviously. Then I might have skipped this one because it looks odd, but again, it's for good reason. I don't. This is just going to break down each one of those. There's no coconuts there. So there's no coconuts there, coconuts there. This is just canned stuff. There's a lot of altered stuff. There's just pizza. Those are just icons. We want an actual coconut. Food pack. It's just like chips and MREs. Ooh, it actually looks really good quality. Not much stuff, but I think this is actually a pretty good quality food pack. But again, it's like $40, and I do have a lot of food already. Scanned foods. So I'm doubting that they scanned. This is the spread here, and you can see there's definitely no coconut there. So like I was saying, I was looking, and we have only 8 pages. That's everything. Nothing. 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 I've checked this. There's nothing for sure. I already own those. Nothing, just trash. I already own that. Definitely no coconuts there. So, and then this is the problem. See, this is the one I have favorited. Open World. This is the one I have favorited. And I checked this. There's nothing there. I already own that. There's nothing. This is just utensils and boxes. This is just mostly meats and like an actual like a kind of a cold storage like for medieval kind of times. Nothing there. Donuts and cakes, pastries, fruits. Didn't check the adventure loot pack, so we can look at that. Survival food, nothing there. Food prop. That's, I believe, is the full pack. It's only $4. So yeah, that's the full pack there. Decagon. Medieval. I think medieval definitely wouldn't have any coconuts. Yeah. We could go through this, but I believe yeah, there's just snacks, water bottle, cans. More toilet paper, snacks, chips, peanut butter, some jam. They look kind of cool. Chocolate bars, chips, candy. Same kind of stuff all over. Check out this adventure loot pack. They have different ores up there. I do like the ores. It's not giving me enough reason to buy it other than the ore here. Keys. Oh, it comes with the inventory icons as well already. Interesting. Did I spy that money being individual as well? Oh, they got rings too. Because there's the coins, yeah. So you have 1, 3, and a bunch of coins. Interesting. Definitely good for regular survival. It's a really good pack. It's on sale right now. Only like 30% off though. Other one's survival food pack. But again, it's just a convenience store. It makes it look like a convenience store that was broken into. Sadly, no. Only 30% off again. You can. It's not on a part of the 70% off sale. No coconuts. Trash, broken plates and stuff like that. No coconuts. I didn't check this medieval market out, but I believe there's going to be no coconuts here either. Logs are interesting. coconuts. Just definitely an odd thing, and I think this is going to probably be the one and only map that I have like the coconuts on. But because I have that map, I'm going to want to have it, and it's definitely an odd thing. As you can see, we're getting into the later one. We're already at 6. Let me look here again. Icons, zombies, just real food. No. And then we get into our last one here, and pot first aid and stuff like that. And rubble, debris, and trash. And no coconuts. So they gave us a water river. Like I said, these are fairly kind of big rocks if you probably placed the guy in there. There's that falling leaf particle effect. Damn, that is a pretty big stump. Yeah, look at that. Way bigger than Manny. I grabbed this pack in hopes that I could get, but again, I think I'm going to have to actually chop at the trees. So I might have to get rid of this pack. It could be too heavy to keep around, and especially if I might not use any of the assets right away. The banana trees are nice, and it does give a variety of banana trees, for sure. But again, I'd have to chop off the leaves and make my own kind of leaves. I'd have to do a lot of work to use this pack right now. But we could still see the... Was tropical jungle? So T? Yeah. You can still see their showcase maps. Don't save. So they took a lot of big rocks, kind of tossed them around, kind of fill it out as you walk around this kind of... Didn't really put much grass. I guess there's a certain area over here that they wanted you to especially kind of see. But I don't think this is the best kind of map that I've seen. It does give a kind of jungle feel, but grass field, eh? Tree frog, tree bark. And I think we found kind of maybe a usable one when we did stumps. I think we just did stumps. Yeah, and we got this guy. It says I favorited it. At least we have some small tree things there. But again, the reason why I didn't really want to use this, because it just won't really blend in with the stuff that I have. It's on 50% off, and it's not much. I checked. I did not see it. See, there's my food that's not on sale. There it is. Okay. I should have picked that up before stream, but I did not see it. Just grass. Interesting. 80 frames. So, showcase maps are not very good at all. I'll consider deleting and just keeping the meshes, but not very useful to me. I'll try to bring in that tree afterwards. I think it would be just leaves. And we go into this palm leaf. We'll stick all the leaves in that folder. If we do banana tree leaves and stuff like that later, we have different things. Like if you look at green hell is a good example. We might have something closer to that at some point. So we'll see how that works. So it definitely fills up the thing. I think that's good. I think, but I definitely called it palm leaf. I think we just said, right? Palm leaf. That was capital L on leaf. Yep. So we'll bake the texture, take a look. I think that's pretty good. Yeah. And we will just open up our browser too and drag our leaf in there and move here. And then we could go back to our leaf. We could close this now. Probably close our wood too. And we could close our tall grass because we're not using that anymore. And we will click our palm leaf. Boom. So that's fiber done, wood done, palm leaf done. Coal. Whew. We should have some coal, right? You would think. Let's see what we got for coal. While this is loading, we could check this for coal. Nothing pops up. Marketplace. We can check the marketplace. So I think any assets that's kind of like that, I might actually already have in coal. It's a little cheesy. That's just getting a little intense for me. A little too. When they actually, this is what I was talking about, when you actually hit it and it like it breaks with the chaos physics. Oof. There is no additional packs. These are all the ore packs. Got dining, not a mining. Alright. Even though it's a little ridiculous, this might be one of the better packs. Those are mining props. Or this here. They're on both. This is only 30% off, so that doesn't really matter. But this one is about half off right now. But farming and mining. This is just the actual animations and stuff. Nope. Alright, this should have loaded up by now. It saved coal. Let's see here. So I think one of the better packs for that might be this. Meshes. Chaos meshes. Well, that's the backpack. Alright, let's just try it. We'll go to all here and we'll type in coal. See what we get. Just the cartoony stuff and charcoal for a fire. Darn. Yeah, if I do this, meshes, static, realize it gives you a log. I might use this log actually for when the tree falls. But I don't know, I've already done log before, but if it doesn't look well, we can look at later. Iron bars. Doing iron bars. We're cooking here. Cave rock. We have a composter now and a cooler? That's all the meshes, I believe. There's foliage and effects and stuff. Iron ore and stone. Obviously, when you chop a tree down, they got their wooden stump. But oh, wait a second. What? They have their wooden stump. Maybe use their stump. A lot smaller. Doesn't quite make sense. But again, I think he's using chaos physics for chopping his tree down. Wonder if the map actually works. We try showcase. Oh, it's music. It's always the weird things you end up looking for. Coal. I can't believe I don't have coal. Could I bring this down? Yeah, that way I can see this here. Sorry about this being like a boring stream, guys. Me searching the sale items. Just I feel like again, since everything's like 70%, there's a bunch of stuff that's 70% off. If I was going to look for stuff, now is the time. Ooh, some animations. Got backpacks. Survival tools. I really, really like this actually. It looks really cool. And again, you can just change the colors of the material. But sadly, it doesn't not it's $50, not on sale, and it does not have any of the ore with it. Oh, it's the same guy, and it's just the stone versions of it. I already have a lot of those things. Sound pack. Again, a lot of these are usually your typical backpacks and water and hatchet. Just the camping tents. Just probably backpacks, hatchet, shovels. Yep. Carabiner, hanging stuff. Oh, it's moving there. Let's see. Probably not gonna be able to move. Oh, I am. And again, this is the reason why I can move. I'm guessing is because the survival game kit, they've already changed a lot of their systems to work. And when they updated their pack, they actually updated their pack to the new systems. A lot of the easy survival has way more. Oh, but I won't be able to pick up. Maybe that's why. Yeah. I'm still not gonna like a lot of things because Survival Game Kit has a game instant file that has a bunch of stuff in it still. So, looks like it's not gonna work. Maybe I could temporarily change project settings. Maps and mode, game instance, SCJ game instance. Just for this 1 second. Still nothing, eh? Don't save, and we'll go back to our project settings and do game instance. This is that, and this has nothing, so this is our game instance here. Survival game meshes destructible. I think it's, now that I'm looking at it, I think it's just the buildings. I don't think it's the trees. So I think the trees would have the same kind of problems. I don't think he did the destructible for the trees. Yeah, we did the leaves, right? I'm trying to think of why I'm getting distracted here. We did the leaves. And if we go to content browser 2, we already got the leaves in here. And so if we go back to close this message log, our actual stump here, that is why. Because we did the leaves, and we're just trying to go down one at a time, and we hit coal. We hit coal. And, we don't have anything for coal. That's simple enough, though. That's simple enough. You know what we're going to do. We're going to know what we're going to do. I click all, get everything. We're going to do rocks. Static mesh. I don't know why they're spread out like that. I don't like that. Stones. Oh. Nope. What is this? And all these pebbles are the same. I'm sure. It's all just this pebble with different materials on it. I don't even have nanite on. This is actually 0 lods, and it's looks a little weird. Don't think it's been meant to be looked up close, but that's what I'm gonna want. Ugh. Big stone. For a big stone, this is one of my smaller stones for sure. I do like it though. But how small is this stone? That is big. That is a big stone. Check this here, details. We'll go to this. We'll do big stone 1. What? That is not a big stone. Okay. Oops. Well, I'll click on here. Well, did I close it? No, I didn't. Okay, there we go. So, the charcoal is 2 stones, and the charcoal image is 3 stones. So I do want to give an impression that we have a couple of stones. So what we'll do is, stone, sorry. We will bring out our content browser 3. We'll go to finding home. We'll go to environments, survival mode. This is definitely a survival mode here. Camping props, interactables. Kind of follows under both. But I'll do a new one called minerals. Minerals? Sure, minerals. And I will make a blueprint, and it will be a static mesh. Static mesh actor. Love actor, static mesh. Select. coal. Then we will add a static mesh, coal, and in here we'll do big stone. One. We will change our speed down. Look at that. That's a meter. This is like a really small rock. We will still actually make it smaller. We'll do 5. And we will duplicate it. We will call it 2. Mm, 45. 45. So it's 30, 45, 5. Negative 5. Oh. Negative 0. No. Negative 3. Negative 4. 0. Oh. Negative 1. Not 1. And negative. Oh, this is definitely maybe like 1 if anything. So small that my camera just, when I try to zoom in, it's going in. 2. There you go. Again, we're going to duplicate this. This time it's going to be charcoal 3. Move it here. This time we're doing like 60. -2? Yeah, we'll do that. So what we'll also do, compile and save, we will go to our 2. We'll go to our static meshes, water, wood, foliage, rocks. We'll grab our big stone, copy here, we'll open up our big stone. F2, we'll quickly change this up, stone 1, F2, stone 2, F2, stone 3, F2, stone group. So that's the naming convention we used before. And so if we do F2, this will be stone 4. Go into here. We got this. It looks like it's just a basic material. It's not even using that. So yeah, it's just a basic material. So, new folder for textures. Not too sure where our textures are for these guys. But we're gonna want to click here and find our textures. Oh, zone 1. Copy here. This is actually our stone 4. I would probably like to properly name that, but I'm not good with the naming convention of this. That's fine. What is it called? Diffuse? I could probably go to... I didn't do it on any of those ones. We did balconies for sure, textures, base color. That's how we're going with it. So we go to foliage, rocks. Base color. There we go. We got our base color there. Material instances. Well, stones. This is our complex. So I'm gonna grab it from over here, which you guys can't see, but I'm gonna go to my. Gonna grab it from here. My master materials. We're gonna make a new instance of our basic. We'll grab it in here. Move here. I'll throw this guy off screen. That's just another content browser that I was working with earlier. And we'll call this Stone 4. And Stone 4. We'll open it up. And then we'll go into the textures. And we'll click on the base and we'll insert that. And we will click on the normal and we'll insert that. Click on the ambient inclusion and stuff. We'll insert that. Take this and do rock. That's the material it is. And we'll save that. And if we go to this guy now, we could do Stone 4, and he'll be the exact same. Now, we also might want to go back to our master material here. So rocks, we're gonna grab a blend. We're gonna cancel. We're gonna make a material instance and grab that. Move it here, just like we did before. No change for you guys. And we're gonna do the same thing. Going to open this up, click on our rocks, textures. Open these 3 up, and we're gonna, go insert, insert, and insert. And then you can leave that about here. But this time, if we go back, sorry, to materials, stone for coal, and we're gonna change this color here to black. Let's save. Now, when we go to our coal, we are going to do stone for coal. Stone for coal. Stone for coal. Now we got these dark rocks. They look kind of like our coal. Boom, right? And again, this works in any map. This will also work in this map. We're going to go to, click here. We're going to go to our coal. And we didn't really need to go to our coal, but we're going to actually do our coal here. Charcoal, nope. We're just going to drop that in. Our coal's there. Can't really see it. What we're going to do now is we're going to go to Tools, Merge Actors. We're going to merge these coals, right? Big stone. Actually, let's go back into this. Let's change this to stone 4. Stone 4. Stone 4. We just want to make sure we're keeping everything internal. So now we're going to, with that clicked on, we're going to go to Tools, Merge Actors, and it's our stone 4 using our coal that we have. The names, we're going to merge them. Where we're going to put it, we're going to put it in Finding Home. Static meshes. Water, wood, foliage, no. It's gonna be coal. Guess I'm gonna do a minerals. Minerals? I'll just take this off. Sometimes I do this just to double check. Mineral oil. Mineral. Yeah. So there's just no I. Minerals. Oh. Minerals. And here I'm going to need material instances, textures, and in this case we won't have it because it'll be using others. We will just call this guy coal. Save. We can close this now, and we got our coal. Nice little coal. So we could now delete this coal and we have this coal. So we go to the static mesh. We could change this to coal. Oh. And our coal just uses our coal for the one material for all 3 rocks because they're all sharing the same material. And if we go back to our survival game kit and our textures and our renders, we'll see that this guy is not very visible. So we are going to definitely want to amp him up to like 20, 20, and 20. We're going to want to move him maybe centered and centered and centered. Oh no, that's fine at 100. We're going to do our camera there. And yeah, still not big enough. If you make him any bigger, he's going to be touching the camera, so we're going to have to stick him back. We do 50. Oh, 50. 50. 50. It's gotta be big enough. Yeah, it's even still encroaching the screen. And we'll do minus 200. Oh. Minus 100. Is slightly big. Try 40, 40, and 40. See how that looks. Just gotta kind of shift it to the right. Minus 50, minus 100. No, minus 50. There we go. We got our coal. $45 maybe, and we'll test that. Minus 60. Oh no, that's oh, opposite direction. There you go. That's a full thing here. And I'm sure it's just coal, but we will double check our DT items. And it is charcoal, actually. Charcoal. So we want to go back up to our icon maker, and we want to call this charcoal. We'll double check. Yep. That's fine. We'll bake the texture there. We'll go back to our content browser 2. Finding home. Textures, icons, food, collectibles. I think coal is a collectible in the end. New folder. Minerals. Stones. I don't want to classify it under. Oh, we'll do stones. Now that I think about it, how many different types of stones are you gonna get? So we'll move here. There we go. We got our coal. We go to our DT items now. Our charcoal. Coal. Sorry about that long time to get to there, but that just shows you, like, sometimes you could go and try to buy an item and it could cost you a bunch of money, but you could almost sometimes just make it yourself. And sometimes the simpler thing is you can almost just make it using other assets that you already have. You know what I mean? Because that rock that's what really like some of the coal really looks like. It just looks like rock if you're getting like the barbecue briskets, but excuse me again. But some of the coals in some of the games kind of just look like that. But I know like when you actually campfire, it's a lot different. Um, but I think this is like that they're going like a mining coal, and I've never mined for coal before, so I don't know what mining coal looks like. But I know the wood coal looks a lot different. But I'll stick with that. And luckily, we already did our stone flint. I think it's gonna be the same thing with the coal, guys. I think I'm gonna have to look up a picture of flint here. Oh, flint, full flint. Really, it's the only thing yeah. So it's gonna be the same as the coal. This is the stuff you run into. Again, I could search for it, but let me pull up this again. Do flint. Just looking at a little image of flint. It is just a sharp, jagged rock. It looks black. Hmm. It could be lots of colors. Okay. Main thing is it's like a jagged rock. Oh, might as well take a shot. Flintlock pistols. Pirates. Flintlock pistols. Not sure. I'm guessing it's going to have a flintlock pistol in there. That was not a win. See if there's... I quickly scroll through and see if I have like a stone pack. I know like back in the day I brought like Necros rocks, but I haven't seen that in a while. Some assets sometimes get removed. I don't think they even like notify you, they're just gone. Kind of quickly going through this, but I don't believe, like I said, I think it's going to be just like the coal. I think we're going to have to try to make our own flint. I think it's just an item that it's pretty random to get. Because it's pretty game specific. Not all games will have flint. Stone. Imagine that, spending $13 on rocks. Why are these just textures? $10 on rocks, but it's not what I'm looking for. Sorry about this. Just getting specifics for you guys today, and it's not the easiest. Stone sounds. We might actually have to type in rocks. Might get a lot of the same stuff, I'm guessing. Yeah, this just has, it's just a nice valley. Only 19 here. This rate, I should be able to kind of like fly through them. What is that? It gets like a really sharp kind of feel to it. We could change the color. That'd be nice, but oop, damn it. Like page 5 or something. But I don't think it's not even on sale. I don't think I want to pay 20 bucks for it. I think I would just try to do my own material. Wait, we're way past this, eh? That's kind of what I was hoping to do when I do stones, you know what I mean? Like, maybe find like a full mining pack. So it looks like I'm gonna run and do a bunch of those kind of problems here. So that looks like a nice pack, but I don't want to pay 20 bucks. Again, it's just stones, so sometimes they do have cheap rocks and cheap things. I should have just did by low to high, but the problem with that is with this, sometimes when you go into something and then you back out, it'll re-switch it back to relevancy. It doesn't say your choice. Oh wow. Yeah, I'm gonna probably have to make mini survival parts. See? Do you have the different hammers and stuff? Progression hammers and axes. But no minerals for those, man. No minerals for them. I guess people are just gonna be coloring rocks, right? But again, flint has more like, it looks like a waxy kind of glass feel to it. It looks like it's more jagged. Don't remember seeing any kind of rocks when I was doing the coal that looked like that. That looks like flint in a sense. It's kind of what it's like. These are all too big though. Rock. 34, it's too big. I do like this chaos-based material. I do like that, but he doesn't. I guess he just has. Again, he did this like line he drew on the rocks. Yeah, so he breaks the rocks up and it drops these, and they have like little silver. It just looks like veins on the rocks. And there's this pack here. But again, it's just, you could turn something like that. Staring down rocks. Bloody stones. It's that same pack again. Do lint. It just has this orange kind of thing. So charcoal stuff is done. We can close a lot of that stuff. Close that. The big stones are way too smooth. The tree I don't need. This is my rock. Close that. Close that. Close that. Close that. It's kind of what we keep that up because we're kind of figuring out what we're gonna look for. All stone. Meshes. It's a little round. I don't really like that. It's not jagged enough. Too round. This guy so far is one of my closer bets. Small too. Oh, this guy's massive. It's not what I expected. Looked different in the picture. Ooh, rock end doesn't look that bad. Just curious, and material kind of threw me off. Oh, okay. Messed up with one of its materials, I guess. This is the round rock. Wouldn't really work. D looks kind of nice. Suburbs. Oh, it's a big old rock. It's like a meter wide. That's a huge rock. Oh, no. I like the jaggedness of this. It's just a flat rock. Nope, still number 2 by a landslide. Goes to number 2. So let's bring up content browser 2. Finding home, static meshes. We did minerals because we don't have stones here, I don't think, do we? But this case it would be kind of different too. Like if we have stones in here, probably in the foliage, rocks, there will be a ton of different static mesh rocks. No, minerals will be kind of different. So we want to copy here. F2, call it flint. Now it's using this from the abandoned pack, but we probably do want to copy that. So I'll click here and we're gonna go to browse this location. Open her up. And we're gonna copy that there. We'll call this Flint. And again, with that's clicked, we're gonna browse. Whoops. We're going to hit the back button. Do we not have a back button? If we full screen this was finding home. We could just go to finding home. Static meshes, minerals. We're back. Flint. We're back, and we want to click here and then browse here, because we want to go to textures and we want these stones in here. Street lamp, steel railing. So I'm going to copy these here. In this case, I'll just call it all flint. Though I don't want to have two versions of this actually. Might change that later. And now we got these. And if we go to our material instance, we go to our flint, we can then grab those and insert them in. And it's rock. I'm going to give it like this kind of beige tint to it. We're going to do 0.5 and 0.5 and see how that looks. So it's too pink, we'll try to change it, maybe bring it down and do like 0.6 and 0.6 or something. Yeah, that's what we do right at the hop. 0.6 and 0.6. or maybe 0.5. See how that looks. The albedo change, we do want it to metallic controls. Anyway, we'll see how that looks. We will drop this down to 4. And we'll do flint. It's actually nowhere near as pink as I thought it would be with this here. The base specular didn't do anything. That didn't do anything. Maybe try to open up this here. Metallic. There is a metallic scalar applied by the control. Would you like to apply the changes, modify the material? No. No. Flint. Oh. Is this it here? Base metallic? One. Actually, still don't see it. Doesn't make sense. That's not what it is. So what I'm looking for is how to give it more of a shine. Oh, roughness. I want to give it input metallic scalar. Then controls. Close this. There should be a metallic scalar. It's just a number that I can press in here. It's a little too got way more shine that way. But the actual pinkness is definitely not as pink as I thought it was going to be. Super aggressive. What happens if I do that? Actually, just do that again. Trying to. Do 0.5. Try to bring it into closer to the whiteness. All right. Close this. Definitely close this. That will have to do. We could always fiddle with this later on, whatever you guys think. But that's how I made flint. With again, this is our. Whoa. This is our complex material, which allows us to do a bunch of different stuff. It's the same as pretty much it's close to the mega scans. Anyway, and so here we'd want to change this to. Oh, it's after 11 o'clock, guys. I will have to shut down. But what I'll be doing here is pretty much I will be just going to the DT items, seeing what it's called. It's just called flint. And we'll be going to here and changing this to flint. And then going to mesh. There we go. That was kind of a weird note. And then we do our flint. Oh great, I actually have it graphics glitching on me as well.
I'm gonna go upstairs and grab Mandy.
Oh, I try to click it on there. Alright, flint. Let's see if we could actually kind of rotate this to give it kind of a sharper appeal. Bring it back. And then we'll go into our textures. In this case, I think this is one of the rare times where I'm actually going to do like 20 here. I'm purposely going to flatten my rock and do like 20 here and make it long. Let's see. He actually has it in like an upward angle. Let's try to get that. Let's just actually do 0, 0, 0. We're gonna want to spin this almost 140.
Come here, yeah, I got him. Here, look. Come on. I got him. I got him. He's all right. Come on, little boy. Go up the
20 minus 10 minus 130 minus 30 minus 30 and 500. We'll open it up. Well, I will get this guy bent up a little bit. There we go. We will move him minus 20 and we'll do 10. There we go. That will be our flint. It looks kind of jagged. It looks pretty nice. And I think the color though. It's fine, I think. Yeah. So, and then, since our flint is fine, we will go and we will bake. And we'll just need content 2. Go to our icon, textures, inventory, collectibles. Alright, I can't see anything. New folder. Oh, I'm gonna keep it in stones again. Delete. Because there won't be that many images. Move here. There, we got our flint done, and that's what we'll finish off with is our flint today. So go to DT items. We'll go to flint should be right above it, and we'll do flint, and I'll have to look here on that. There you go. Alright, so next time, this Sunday, I guess we will try to continue down the list a bit. Sulfur, powder, or... No, I think we're going to run into a lot of the painful stuff that we had today. So we'll go back into the map and stuff and see how things are looking. And I will try to look for another way of getting these like powders and ores in here, because I don't believe we have those. I gotta see if I have some ingots somewhere in one of the files and stuff. And I don't want to be sitting there hunting through files of, on stream with you guys. So thank you guys for watching. And you guys have a good one. I will see you guys next time. Cheers for now. Bye.